What's going on, everybody? Um, just you know, had a lot going on, and just like the rest of the world, I've been watching this whole ordeal with the protests and riots and looting and all that. Um, and I wanted to address this a week ago, but or a couple days ago, whenever this all went down, and but I got real sick, and I had to take a week off from the shop, and I was just messed up at home. But while I was home, I was watching like everybody else, uh, watching this all unfold on the news, and um, what we're witnessing, the conclusion I've come up with is what we're witnessing is what's called the universal elephant effect. If you're not familiar with the elephant effect, um, I mostly use this reference in terms of religion. Um, and just quickly, the elephant effect is if you've ever had the chance to see a baby elephant enter the zoo for the very first time, uh, it's a baby elephant, barely walk. Yeah, it's still a big animal, but it's a baby. It can barely walk. And the zookeeper puts big, bulky metal shackles around the elephant's ankles. And you're thinking to yourself, yo, that's a baby. He's obviously not going anywhere. Why does he need these big shackles on his ankles? Well, those shackles aren't for that baby's ankles. Those shackles are for that baby elephant's brain. It is to condition him into knowing who his master is from the jump and establishing you belong to us. You belong to this zoo. Or if you're a ringmaster, you belong to this circus. You are here for our entertainment. This is where you eat. This is where you sleep. You are here. And that baby elephant grows up so conditioned that by the time he grows up, and he's clearly the biggest animal in the zoo or at the circus, he doesn't even try to resist. He doesn't even try to break free. And he's so conditioned that when you see him, he's every bit of 12 feet high, a couple thousand pounds heavy, and can clearly, if he wanted to, destroy this whole zoo, destroy this whole circus. And when you see him come in there as this big, full grown adult that can do all this with all this power, you see him walking in there with shoestrings wrapped around his ankles instead of shackles. Because by this time he's so conditioned, they don't need to bring the shackles anymore, because in his mind that elephant doesn't see those shoestrings. In his mind, he still sees those shackles that he came in there with. And what we're witnessing is for 4, 5, 600 years, blacks have been told, we have been preconditioned that we belong to white America. Your voice belongs to us. Your body belongs to us. You eat when we tell you to eat. You play when we tell you to play. Anything outside of that is a violation of why we brought you here. And what's going on right now is that zookeeper, that ringmaster, their worst nightmare has happened. That elephant was walked into back into the zoo. That elephant was in the middle of an act at the circus for everybody's entertainment. And he looked down and he saw the shoestrings. He no longer saw those shackles. He saw the shoestrings. And at that point, he didn't care about the ringmaster or the zookeepers, uh, tranquilizers, their bullets, nothing. All he cared about was freedom. All he cared about is, I'm free. I'm the biggest, baddest animal in this zoo or at this circus. And there's nothing you could do about it. I am no longer here for your entertainment. So, with that being said, black people, I encourage you to stand up. I encourage you to finally say F the zoo. Destroy the zoo. Destroy the circus. Your voice is heard. Your actions are being heard for the first time. Stand up. Use your voice. No longer do you have to be the elephant.